the general who became a slave, the slave who became a gladiator, the gladiator who defied an empire. In 180 AD, General Maximus leads the Roman army to a decisive victory over the Germanic barbarians near Vindobona, bringing an end to an extended war and earning the admiration of the aging Emperor Aurelius. Maximus intends to return home after the victory. However, Emperor Aurelius tells Maximus that his son, Commodus, is unfit to rule and states his wish for Maximus to replace him as regent and eventually return power to the Roman Senate. Aurelius allows Maximus time to think before informing Commodus. Angered by this decision, in a frenzy of jealousy, Commodus secretly murders his father. Proclaiming himself the new emperor, Commodus demands Maximus's loyalty. But Maximus, realizing Commodus's role in the emperor's death, refuses. Commodus orders Maximus's execution and sends Praetorian guards, led by Quintus, to assassinate Maximus's wife and son. Maximus narrowly avoids execution by killing his captors and rides to his home near Turgalium, only to find the burnt and crucified bodies of his family in the ruins of his villa. After burying his wife and son, Maximus collapses on their graves due to injuries and exhaustion. Slave traders discover Maximus and take him to Zuccobar, in the Roman province of Mauritania Caesariensis, where he is bought by Proximo, the head of a local gladiator school. Distraught after the death of his family and betrayal by his empire, Maximus initially refuses to fight. However, as he defends himself in the arena, his impressive combat skills win over the audience. Maximus befriends Hagen, a Germanic barbarian, and Juba, a Numidian hunter. Juba becomes a close friend and confidant to Maximus, and the two often speak about the afterlife and Maximus's hope to reunite with his family. In Rome, Commodus organizes 150 days of gladiatorial games to honor his father and gain the favor of the Roman public. Proximo's group of gladiators is hired to participate. Hearing this, Proximo confides to Maximus that he was once a gladiator freed by Aurelius, and encourages him to win the crowd to secure his own freedom. Wearing a masked helmet, Maximus makes his debut in the arena as a Carthaginian in a reenactment of the Battle of Zama. Maximus leads his side to victory against a stronger force, winning the crowd's support. Commodus and his young nephew Lucius enter the Colosseum to congratulate the victors. Seeing Lucius, Maximus refrains from attacking Commodus, who demands he reveal his identity. Maximus removes his helmet and declares his intent for vengeance. Commodus, unable to kill Maximus due to the crowd's overwhelming approval, leaves the arena sulking. That evening, Maximus is visited by Lucilla, his former lover and Commodus's sister. Distrusting her, Maximus refuses her help. As the games advance, Commodus sets up a duel between Maximus and Tigris of Gaul, Rome's only undefeated gladiator, in an arena surrounded by chained tigers whose handlers are instructed to target Maximus. After an intense fight, Maximus narrowly conquers Tigris and awaits Commodus's decision on Tigris' destiny. Commodus signs for death, but Maximus spares Tigris, defying the emperor and gaining the crowd's approval. Commodus becomes more irritated with his failure to kill Maximus or suppress his growing popularity, as his own support declines. After the fight, Maximus meets his old servant Cicero, who assures him that his army is still loyal and stationed near the port of Ostia. Maximus devises a plan with Lucilla and Senator Gracchus to reunite his army and depose Commodus. Lucille meets Maximus at night to coordinate his escape, and the two share a kiss. However, Commodus suspects his sister's deceit and threatens her son, forcing her to reveal the scheme. The Praetorian soldiers quickly storm Proximo's gladiator barracks. Proximo and his men sacrifice themselves to enable Maximus's escape. During the siege, Hagen and Proximo are killed, while Juba and the other survivors are imprisoned. Maximus gets to the city walls, only to witness Cicero's execution and be ambushed by a group of Praetorian soldiers. Commodus demands that Lucia provide him with an heir. To win back public favor, he personally challenges Maximus to a duel in the Colosseum. Knowing that Maximus is the superior fighter, Commodus stabs him with a stiletto and has the wound concealed under Maximus's armor. During the fight, they exchange blows until Maximus eventually disarms Commodus. Quintus and the Praetorians refuse to help Commodus. When Maximus drops his sword, Commodus draws a concealed stiletto and continues the attack. Maximus then overpowers Commodus and kills him with his own stiletto. As Commodus collapses in the quiet Colosseum, a dying Maximus begins to imagine his wife and children in the afterlife. Maximus then orders the release of Proximo's gladiators and the reinstatement of Senator Gracchus, tasked with returning Rome to Senate-led rule. Maximus falls unconscious, and Lucia rushes to his side. Maximus dies peacefully and joins his family in the afterlife. Senator Gracchus and Proximo's gladiators solemnly carry his body out of the Colosseum. Later that night, a newly freed Juba buries Maximus's 2 small statues of his wife and children in the Colosseum, saying that one day he will join them as well. Thanks for watching. To catch all the latest from us, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified as soon as a new video drops. We'll see you in the next one.